Welcome to FNF Stories.
In the beautiful city of San Francisco, the prestigious Sterling family was famous for its wealth, luxurious lifestyle, and social status. Among the family members were two very different sisters, Lena and Zoe. Lena, the elder sister, believed that money was the most important thing in life. She judged people by the clothes they wore, the cars they drove, and the size of their bank accounts. She spent her days shopping for designer brands, attending exclusive parties, and showing off expensive jewelry. Zoe was completely different. She was kind, humble, and creative. She loved painting, reading books, and helping others. Instead of caring about status, she valued honesty, loyalty, and kindness. One day, the Sterling family faced a major financial crisis. Bad business decisions made by their stepmother caused their real estate empire to collapse. Debts piled up, investors withdrew their support, and the family's fortune began to disappear. Desperate to save their reputation, the stepmother came up with a plan. She decided that both daughters should marry wealthy men who could rescue the family from financial ruin. Lena was excited by the idea. She quickly met Daniel, a flashy tech investor who claimed to be a millionaire. Daniel loved luxury and attention. He drove expensive sports cars, wore diamond watches, and constantly showed off his wealth. Within weeks, Lena became engaged to him. She proudly displayed her giant diamond ring and constantly bragged about the luxury life waiting for her. Zoe's situation was very different.
You will marry him, Zoe! I won't. I refuse. How dare you, you ungrateful
The woman
child!
became furious. As punishment, she arranged for Zoe to marry a quiet architect named Liam. According to rumors, Liam was a struggling architect who lived far away from the city and had little money. Lena laughed at the arrangement and mocked her sister, convinced that Zoe was throwing away her future. Yet when Zoe saw Liam's photograph, she noticed his calm eyes and warm smile. Tired of the greed and cruelty surrounding her, she agreed to the marriage. Their wedding was simple and modest. There were no luxury decorations, no media attention, and no extravagant celebration. Zoe wore a simple dress, and Liam wore a neat jacket. After the wedding, Liam drove Zoe several hours north to the small coastal town of Trinidad. Surrounded by towering redwood forests and breathtaking ocean views, the town was peaceful and beautiful. Liam's home stood on a cliff overlooking the Pacific Ocean. It was not luxurious, but it was warm, comfortable, and filled with natural beauty. Zoe quickly fell in love with the place. The two grew deeply in love, creating a life filled with trust, peace, and happiness. Meanwhile, Lena's glamorous marriage began falling apart. The truth about Daniel soon emerged. He was not the successful businessman he claimed to be. Much of his fortune was built on debt, fraud, and illegal business activities. Federal investigators uncovered his crimes and launched a major investigation. His bank accounts were frozen, his assets were seized, and criminal charges were filed against him. Rather than facing the consequences, Daniel abandoned Lena. In the middle of the night, he fled the country with hidden cash and disappeared. Lena was left with nothing. The luxury penthouse was taken away, the expensive cars were repossessed, and her wealthy friends suddenly stopped answering her calls. She and her stepmother were forced to move into a tiny apartment. A few days later, Liam surprised Zoe with a special trip. He asked her to wear her favorite dress and join him for a drive. Curious but trusting, Zoe agreed. Instead of heading into town, Liam drove down a private road hidden among the redwood trees. Eventually, they reached a highly secured gate guarded by professional security staff. The vessel sparkled in the sunlight, complete with luxurious decks, elegant lounges, and a professional crew waiting to welcome them. Confused, Zoe turned to Liam and asked what was happening. Liam smiled gently and took her hands. He explained that there was something important he had hidden from her. Then he revealed the truth. His full name was Liam Roger, and he was the founder and owner of Roger Global Design, one of the most successful architectural companies in the world. Zoe was speechless. She knew the name well. Liam Roger was a globally famous architect whose projects included iconic skyscrapers, museums, and luxury estates worth billions of dollars. The quiet man she had married was actually one of the richest and most respected designers in the world. Liam explained why he had kept his identity secret. For years, people had been interested only in his wealth and reputation. Friends, business associates, and romantic partners often cared more about his money than about him as a person. He had become tired of fake relationships and wanted to find someone who would love him for his heart rather than his fortune. Moved to tears, Zoe told Liam that she would have loved him no matter how much money he had. For her, his kindness, honesty, and support were what truly mattered. Liam smiled and embraced her, grateful that he had finally found someone who loved him unconditionally. The crew welcomed Zoe aboard the yacht, treating her with respect and admiration. The vessel sailed across the sparkling Pacific Ocean. After some time, a breathtaking private island appeared on the horizon. Perched on the cliffs was an extraordinary estate designed by Liam himself. The property featured modern architecture, glass walls, waterfalls, gardens, private beaches, and an infinity pool overlooking the ocean. It was one of the most beautiful homes Zoe had ever seen. Liam told her that the estate was now her home as well. He explained that everything he owned meant little without someone special to share it with. Zoe was overwhelmed, not by the luxury, but by the depth of his love and trust. Over the following weeks, Zoe adapted to her new life while remaining the same humble and kind person she had always been. She continued painting, reading, and helping others through charitable projects supported by Liam's company. The wealth around her never changed her values. Instead, it gave her new opportunities to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Back in San Francisco, Lena's situation grew worse. Bills continued piling up, and finding work proved difficult. Many people who once admired her no longer wanted anything to do with her. Eventually, desperation forced her to contact Zoe again. This time, she hoped her sister might lend her money. When Zoe answered the video call, Lena was shocked. Behind her stood a stunning oceanfront estate, unlike anything she had ever seen. Staff members moved about professionally, and the view of the island was breathtaking. Then Liam appeared beside Zoe. Lena instantly recognized him as the world-famous billionaire architect Liam Roger. As she watched, Liam affectionately placed a beautiful diamond necklace around Zoe's neck and kissed her forehead. As months passed, Zoe and Liam continued building a beautiful life together. They traveled the world, supported charitable causes, and remained deeply devoted to one another. Despite their fortune, they never forgot the importance of humility and gratitude. Every evening, they watched the sunset from the cliffs overlooking the ocean, thankful for the life they shared. Their story became a powerful reminder that appearances can be deceiving. The person who seems poor may possess treasures far greater than money, while the person who appears wealthy may be hiding serious problems. In the end, kindness, integrity, and genuine love proved far more valuable than luxury, status, or fame. Zoe's reward was not simply a billionaire husband or a magnificent estate. Her true reward was finding a partner who loved her for who she was and who remained faithful through every stage of life. That was a treasure beyond price, and it was worth more than any fortune in the world.